Hey guys, it's Alice again. Welcome to another video. So this one's a little bit different for me. I've never done anything like this, but I thought I'm going to share some words of wisdom with you. So as you can see from the title, this video is how to deal with a breakup, the do's and the don'ts. I recently went through a breakup, as a lot of you guys know, and I have come out the other side. I'm great, you know. I feel like I'm a stronger person from it. I learnt from it, and I feel like I've got some little tips to hopefully help you out if you have gone through a similar thing. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if there's any other videos like advice, life stuff. I like to try and consider myself as your older sister offering advice. So if there's anything along those lines you'd like to hear from me, let me know, but we're going to get straight into the video. I also can't decide if I suit this lipstick colour, so I'm really sorry if I don't, and you've got to watch me wearing it for the next probably over 10 minutes. So I'm going to start off with the do's of how to deal with a breakup. Create an ex-free environment, both online and off. So take any photos, anything that's going to remind you of your ex out of your bedroom, your house, online, anything. Get rid of the photos, get rid of any memories that are going to bring it back up and just make you feel a little bit crappy. Also, think about maybe muting them if you follow them on Twitter, maybe unfollowing them on Facebook so you don't see too much from them. Just kind of clearing your headspace and clearing your online space from that ex, because you're going to be reminded of what happened, you're going to get the feels, it's going to hurt a bit, so you might as well make the most of the block button or the mute button and just hide away all those memories so you've got some time for you to recover. Along the lines of that too is to steer clear of social media just for a few days, maybe a couple of weeks if you want to. Just stay clear of social media because you don't want to be putting any heartfelt statuses or any angry statuses or anything like that that you're going to end up regretting, and you also don't really want to see any statuses from them either. So if you can, steer clear of that. If you can't, use the mute button. The mute button was the best thing Twitter ever invented, I have to say. This one is so important, and it is to lean on your loved ones. Literally, just be pathetic, cry it all out, eat all the chocolate you want in the world. Just feel sorry for yourself, let yourself feel the emotions. Your loved ones will understand that you're going through some pain. They'll be there for you. Unfortunately, there's not a lot they can do other than give you a hug, give you their time, and maybe take you out for dinner to make you forget about it for a little bit. But just embrace that. Just like take in all those people that are reaching out to help you and really, really make the most of it. Just allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to mope around for a little bit. Don't try and hold it in, because everyone around you will understand. One thing that I think is super helpful is to channel your anger into something else, or your upset, whatever that emotion is, channel that into something else. So whether it be a new hobby or taking up a hobby that you did beforehand, trying something new, going out and exercising, like channel that feeling into making yourself a better person, no matter what way that is, whether that's literally even just reading a book at night before you go to bed. It could be something so simple, but as long as you're giving time for yourself and channeling that feeling into something positive, it will work out for the better, and you're going to make yourself a stronger person in the long run. Kind of following on from that as well is to turn it into a learning experience. So obviously it's not great, but from this you can learn. So from the breakup, learn what kind of things you probably would do differently, what kind of things you'll look for in your next partner. Learn from it, learn like who you are as a girlfriend or a boyfriend, who you are as a single person. You need to be comfortable in yourself and learn from it. I know it's so difficult, you can't imagine your life without that person, but you can, you've done it before, and it'll take time. Time is the best healer, but just learn from it and move on and better yourself and turn it into a positive. And finally, along the positive side of things is just to be selfish. You know, you've spent however long dedicating your life to this one person and now they're gone. You probably feel a little bit lost, you probably feel a little bit confused and like you can't continue without this person. What on earth are you going to do? But the truth is, you've done it before, you met them, you can do it after. It'll just take time. Be selfish. So like I said at the beginning, eat some chocolate, go out with your friends a lot, do things for you, because you've no longer got anyone else's opinion to affect anything. You've not got to consider anyone else's feelings. As long as what you're doing isn't affecting anyone negatively, you do you, and just enjoy being single, because you might as well make the most of it. This is the situation that you've ended up in, so treat yourself, make yourself a better person, and try and turn it into that positive experience that it can be. So now on to the don'ts of how to deal with a breakup. Number 1 is a big one. Are you ready? Do not have breakup sex. Do not go there. That's just not going to be a good thing, and sometimes it's really hard to resist the temptation, especially if you've got feelings there, especially if you're feeling the need for that. But going back with an ex in that sort of intimate manner is just going to reignite all the feelings in your brain, especially in a female. I think it releases some kind of hormone that makes you feel closer to that person. So just don't do it to yourself. Entertain yourself, you know, practice some self-love. And yes, I am talking what you think I'm talking about, but just don't go there, because it's going to make things messy. It's going to bring all the feelings back up. You're going to probably hope that things can go back to how they were, and in reality they're probably not going to. So do not have breakup sex. Do not go there. It isn't worth it. Another thing, don't shit talk your ex to their friends or their family. You're just gonna look bitter. They probably have heard the same thing from your ex, and it's just a time waster. Like, you need to rely on your loved ones and your close-knit friends, and I know that can be quite difficult, especially if you've been together for a while and their friends have become your friends, but just try and keep it all civil. If you do want to have a bitch and a moan, go and moan to someone who isn't in the situation, who is just going to listen and take on board what you're saying, but just don't go running to their family, because it's just going to make you out to be like bitter and horrible. And it's just going to be another reason for your ex to be angry at you and just to cause all sorts of drama that we don't need, because we're already feeling crap. Another thing is to also don't try to move on too quickly. And I know this can be difficult, but rebounds are a thing. I have never experienced it myself, but some people feel that instant kind of loss of connection with someone. You're so used to having someone there all the time, so you'll very quickly, I don't know, re-download Tinder and try and find someone to fill that gap. That's not healthy. It's not fair on that person that you've just got off Tinder, because maybe they're wanting more than just rebound, but it's not healthy for you. You need to make sure you're secure in yourself, you're secure being by yourself, and making sure you're kind of fixed. Like, you don't want to go into another relationship feeling a bit broken. You need to go into a relationship being the best version of yourself. So just give yourself time to heal. Don't rush into things. Let things happen organically, and it will all work out. Oh my god, this next one. Do not drunk call or text your ex. If you're going on a night out and you know you're gonna probably end up ringing them or texting them or just doing something you're going to regret, give your phone to your friend. I have been this friend many times. I have taken people's phones and it helps. They don't thank me for it at the time, but in the morning they thank me for not doing anything stupid and just bringing up those raw emotions. Like, again, you don't want to bring yourself back to all the drama. It's done, it's happened. You both need time to process, you both need time to heal, and drunk calling and drunk texting isn't going to solve anything. It's just going to bring up a whole array of emotions that you don't really know how to deal with, that probably neither of you have an answer for, so just try not to do it. Give your phone to a friend. Also, don't try and scheme to get him back. If he or she wants you, he will come and get you. If someone wants to be in your life, they will make the effort to be in your life. Don't chase people. And I know it's so easy to say and less easy to do. I am such a sucker for catching the feels and being like, oh my god, I want that person, I'm gonna go get them. No, if they want you, they will come towards you. Everything happens for a reason. If they really want you in their life, they will give you the time of day. Don't scheme to get someone back, because it's just gonna end in heartbreak. It's going to be exhausting. You might end up pushing someone else aside who is really interested in you for the sake of hopefully grasping that old relationship back. Just try not to be scheming. Try not to post any sly statuses. Just try and keep it drama free, you know? Again, easier said than done, but it's just for an easier life for both of you. And finally, and what I think is the most important one, don't blame yourself for it ending. It's his loss. So, especially if it's kind of ended in a nice kind of way, kind of mutual, no one cheated on anyone, just it didn't work, you weren't compatible. Don't blame yourself, because you are you, you can't help who you are as a person. It was just a personality thing. Like, even though you probably thought this person was the person you were meant to be with forever and ever and ever, there's something there that just wasn't going to work, and you can't force it. It's not fair to make him change, it's not fair for you to change. You're just you, and there is someone out there who will love you for the good, the bad, the ugly. No matter what, they won't want to change you. So just hold on to that. Don't blame yourself. It's their loss. And look at you now. You're a single, independent badass who is going to make better of themselves and turn this situation into a positive one. So that's it. I hope I haven't been too preachy for you. I was getting quite passionate about that topic. If you have anything to add to this conversation, please do comment it down below. I'll be sure to reply. Let's have a little discussion about this topic. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up, share it with your pals, and I'll see you soon for another video. Bye!